And welcome back to Let's Play Battletoads. It's a double header today, since Surf City was kind of short. I decided to take on level 6, Karnath's Lair, though most people just call it the Snake Pit. Okay, so this level isn't too difficult once you get used to it. Your first time through, this is probably going to be one of the harder levels you're going to take on, or at least one you're going to get stuck on for quite some time. It did take me a while to get good at this level. And it took me about an hour to do this one without, well, sort of do this without any deaths. We'll see at the end. It's actually kind of amusing what happens. But yeah. Okay, so the last Mega Warp of the game is in this level, coming up right here.
Fuck you, motherfucker, fuck you.
Fuck me, bitch, fuck me.
Fuck you, motherfucker, fuck you.
Fuck me, bitch, fuck me.
And I highly recommend that you take that Mega Warp, because the next level coming up after this one, not exactly good fun. And like I said, that is the last Mega Warp of the game. Yep, they stopped giving you the Mega Warps about halfway through. And well, it does take you to level 8, which is, let's see, I think 4 levels before the end of the game. So there's 12 levels. So, even though it takes you that far, the last levels of the game are pretty damn difficult, and you can't skip them. And this is what makes Klinger Winger such a kick in the balls, since it's impossible to beat on 2 players and there's no Mega Warps that allow you to get past it. The game is literally impossible on 2 players if you're not cheating in some way. Okay, so the rest of Karnath's Lair is pretty damn hard on its own. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad, but your first time through the game, it's probably going to be pretty nightmarish, because it's basically memorizing how the snakes move and where you need to jump. This third level is where it basically gets really difficult, because if you fall, there's no saving yourself. The last couple of rooms had floors, and in fact, the first room had no way to die at all. Now the floors are nothing but spikes, and it is quite easy to fall and die. This level also loves having you jump through spikes, so you've got to be careful to not overshoot or undershoot any of your jumps and accidentally jump into the instant death spikes. This last bit is a bit difficult once you first do it, because these snakes move really fast. It just takes some good timing to get the jumps down right. And with this one, I find it's easier to just jump right into the exit rather than jump over the spike onto the snake, then out into the exit. This part's a bit annoying, because there's a little bit of platform you have to do before you can get to the snake, but once again, once you get used to it, it's not so bad. This is another annoying part. You actually have to jump as that snake leaves, and then try to land on the one that's coming out, and obviously there's a spike there, so you can't go up next to the wall. And here comes the sort of with the no deaths. Basically what happens is, I die, but I get bounced out into the exit and still beat the level. And that was just so awesome, I decided to keep it. See, right here, die, into the exit. Dude,